Caleb, you step into a city that has a ton of sports legends.
Yeah.
Walter Payton, Michael Jordan, Derrick Rose in a sense. Now, you're not in that category.
Yeah.
Eventually you want to be, but how do you embrace that challenge of now going to Chicago?
You know, you go in there, you work, you put your head down, you learn your teammates, you learn the playbook, you get around them, you bond, you enjoy, you hold each other accountable, you have fun doing it, and ultimately you go out there and win games together, and that's the most fun part about it, is that you can do it together. I can't win a game. Keenan Allen can't win a game. Our defense can't just solely win a game. You got to play together. Special teams can't win a game. You all got to play together because all of it's 1/3 of the game. It's pretty sick. I got to play against him. Wasn't that good. Didn't enjoy it, to be honest with you. But now to be able to be his teammate, I'm pretty excited to be able to throw the ball to him. He gets to do what he did to our defense to other defenses now. So I'm excited.
Last night, Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears completed their mission, added their new franchise quarterback in Caleb Williams, looking like he could be one of the best over the next couple of decades here in Chicago, and already has said he wants to spend his entire career in Chicago. He wants to become immortal for the Chicago Bears. But we all got to give a big round of applause for Ryan Poles himself. The man has pulled off the most highway robbery trades I have ever seen in my life. Now, I know it's very early, but when you look back at the trade between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers that gave them Bryce Young, the #1 overall quarterback in last year's draft class, and then you look at what they received. Not only a starting wide receiver in DJ Moore, but a starting tackle in Darnell Wright, a starting corner in Tyreek Stevenson, maybe the better quarterback out of the two right out of the NFL draft, Caleb Williams, and also a 2025 second round pick as well that will most likely be another starter here for Chicago going forward. If you ask me, this might be the biggest fleecing of all time, especially if Bryce Young doesn't get much better from here, which he will, right? But at the same time, you look at this trade, man, Ryan Poles is, you got to give him credit. He might already be the best GM of all time. That is insane to me. Now, in this video, we're going to break down both Caleb Williams and Odunze, their fit here in Chicago. We're going to watch some film. We're going to break down everything you need to know. But before we get to the video, please give me a letter grade down below for their first two draft selections. Many thought they might trade back from 9, gain some more assets, but they said, you know what, let's go pair up, 3 of the best wide receivers in the NFL together in Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, now the rookie Odunze. This is going to be one of the best wide receiver cores in all of football, with a brand new starting quarterback in Caleb Williams, with a solid O-line, a good running back in the backfield in DeAndre Swift. You have Cole Kmet. I mean, this team is so much better than they were last season, and they could easily be a playoff team next year. So before we jump into the video, comment down below a letter grade for these two draft picks. Hit the like button just so we can get the video out to more Bears fans. Subscribe if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything. But with that being said, if you guys want me to continue to post Bears videos, comment down below more film. With that being said, let's dive right into this draft for the Bears so far. Now, one thing that I really do love about Caleb Williams is right away his toughness, his competitive nature, and his ability to want to win every single football game. Now, it goes very unseen because of the painting of the nails and, the things that he says, him crying all the time. It doesn't seem like he's tough, but don't doubt for a second, this man is tough. Watch this play specifically as he hobbles over for a first down. Now, what I really want to show you is this angle. This man is injured. He is on a bad leg, and he is still fighting for a first down. He will put everything on the line to win football games, and that's exactly what he does here on this play. Watch how he's going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to look for some options here, but then he's going to take a little bit of a scramble. Boom, snaps the ball, looks, feels the pressure coming off the edge here. He's going to step up, realize, okay, I got to make a move here if we want this first down. Nothing's open. You can see him hobbling a little bit, and then watch him actually come up after the slide. This is important to see. Obviously, a little bit hobbled there. You can just tell he is not full strength. Let me put this actually in a little bit faster motion here so you can see it a little bit better. So boom, scrambles for the first down on third down, and he's going to slide, and watch him get up here. One leg, hobbling away. I mean, guys, this dude is the definition of tough, but now let's look at some throws he's made. Now, this play is very interesting. I'm not showing you this for his throw mechanics or, the decision making. I'm showing you this for to let you guys see his ability to extend plays with his legs and avoid pressure in the pocket. So right away, we're going to see this big interior defensive lineman absolutely destroy the right guard. Boom, he's going to bulldoze right through, and then you have immediate pressure off the edges as well. You can tell a little bit too quick for the tackles. He's going to step up in the pocket, now have to avoid the big man here, and then you have this guy coming back into the play, second chance opportunity. He's going to jump throw over the right tackle, right into his arms of a wide receiver. Now, this isn't the smartest throw in the world. Easily could have been a pick six, but you think about what he did in the pocket there. I mean, that is unbelievable. I mean, this dude could really make any throw, but he's also a threat with his legs, and I think that's a really big factor in why the Bears wanted him number one and why he could be an absolutely, potential Hall of Fame quarterback down the line. Obviously, a lot of work to do, but man, he's got all the tools in the world to be a great quarterback. All right, here is probably the last play I want to show you of Caleb Williams. The dude is a freak of nature, a different breed. On this play, you can see it specifically, right? We're gonna get kind of a go route to the outside. Now watch him again. You're gonna get pressure to the outside. He's gonna step up in the pocket because he needs to, right? Now watch this throw. He's going to step up and make a throw off his right leg towards the left sideline of the field. Now watch where this ball is placed. I know it's not the best camera angle. You're gonna see him break out to the top of your screen right here, but boom, what a throw. That is unreal. Again, think about this for a second. Stepping up on the move off your right foot, flick of the wrist, throwing it down the left sideline, and probably the only spot it can be. I mean, beautiful placement of that football. Again, the man can make any single throw. Now, when we take a look at the offense, it is completely different. Not only do you add a new starting quarterback in Caleb Williams, you add a brand new starting running back in DeAndre Swift, even a backup tight end who I love in Gerald Everett, can really get down the field, a seam type of tight end. I think he's going to be amazing with Caleb Williams, right? But you also add, Coleman Shelton. You also had Ryan Bates, two guys who could potentially be your starting centers, or the Bears could even draft one, later on the draft to potentially be a starter down the line. But then you had Keenan Allen, and then you had Rome Odunze. Guys, my feelings on Rome Odunze, this is probably one of the most easy draft picks ever for the Chicago Bears outside of Caleb Williams, right? They probably had the most home run draft ever. Rome Odunze is probably the safest wide receiver in this year's draft class. Does everything perfectly, was a big-time threat for Michael Penix, and we're going to break down some film on Rome Odunze in a second. But man, DJ Moore, Rome, and Keenan Allen could be the best wide receiver trio next season with the young quarterback in Caleb Williams, who is being compared a lot to a guy like Patrick Mahomes. Guys, this could be insane. But also defensively, you had Kevin Byard, you bring in Jonathan Owens. Dude, this Bears team in Ryan Poles, unbelievable job. Now let's talk a little bit about Rome Odunze and why he's a great fit. Now, the first thing that stands out to me when you turn on, Rome Odunze's film is the fact that he can do everything, right? When you're talking about wide receivers, you like to put them in different categories. One that's a slot receiver, one that can be an X or a Z or an outside receiver, one that can be, a 50-50 ball merchant, a guy who could be a red zone threat, a guy who can be a really good route runner, right? There's so many different categories of guys that you talk about in the NFL draft, but Rome Odunze has literally everything on his list that you want out of a receiver. He can go up and get 50-50 balls. He can be a go-to guy. He can be, a guy who can run really good routes, a 50-50. He can literally do everything you need him to do as a receiver. Look at this play here in the red zone. He's got a big frame. He's going to absolutely cook him with his route running. You got a fake quick slant. Get it back to the outside here. Boom. DB has no idea what he's doing. Easy touchdown there. I mean, this is just the start of what Rome Odunze is going to bring. Now, think about the coaching, the ability to have two more receivers next to you in Keenan Allen and DJ Moore that are going to only help you get better, one, but also get you open on the field because they draw so much attention to them as well. Now, there's two more things I love about Rome Odunze, right? His ability to make any catch, but also the catch radius is insane. On this play, Michael Penix is going to fling it up there in his zone defense. Boom, snags it. Beautiful grab here. Let me fix the screen so you guys can see it a little bit better here. But again, look at this catch here. Boom, snags it out of midair. Not only is catch radius sick, but also the ability to, boom, break tackles, lower the shoulder, and want to fight for those extra yards. That is important when it comes to playing in the NFL. But also, you talk about everything else he brings: a team captain, good size, elite ball skills. Odunze has consistently dominated his competition. While most receivers look to open separation windows with speed or route running, Odunze seems to relish on jump balls, contested catches, but he also shines in all the aspects of, you know, being a wide receiver: ball skills, positioning, body control, hand strength, timing, mid-air adjustments. He has the tendency to pay attention to detail and really get better, really work on his craft. This dude is going to be massive, a high volume threat, high volume target at the NFL level. Now that he's going to build some chemistry with the rookie quarterback here and Caleb Williams, man, the sky is the limit. I think he's going to become a top flight wide receiver 1 at the NFL level with Keenan getting up there in age. DJ Moore and Rome Odunze are going to be a massive threat for the next decade, or not, maybe not decade, but you know what I mean, 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever it may be. Dude, this is going to be massive, and the chemistry building between him and Caleb Williams is the most important thing, and they're going to have it right away. Now, overall, you look at what the Bears did this offseason compared to where they ranked last year, about 19 in points per game, 19 in points allowed per game. We're basically middle of the pack. Obviously, dealt with a ton of injuries, and when you go back and look at the, you know, the defense and how they're going to be better, obviously, Javon Dexter another year, Montez Sweat another year in the system. You bring in Jacob Martin, still have Zach Pickens, he's going to get better as well. They really love the potential these two really bring here. I would have liked to see them add an edge rusher at number 9, but Rome Odunze is a perfect fit as well. So I'm not mad at keeping DeMarcus Walker as that, you know, edge rusher. You also still have TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sanborn, an unbelievable linebacker core, even with Noah Sewell as well. But then the DB room was my favorite, man. You got Jalen Johnson, Jaquan Brisker, Kevin Byard, an interception machine, Tyreek Stevenson, Kyler Gordon. Not only are you young, but you're hungry. You can turn the ball over a ton. Last season they ranked, let's see, number 1. If you guys can see it here, number 1 in interception percentage. This Bears team was turning over the football at an elite rate last year. Kevin Byard adds to that exactly. And then you talk about what they just did offensively, right? You bring in Caleb Williams, you can change everything for the offense. You bring in DeAndre Swift, who will continue to make this running game better and better and better as time goes on, right? I think losing Justin Fields may hurt the running stats just a little bit because he was such a big threat with his legs. But then the passing stats, they were terrible. They couldn't pass the ball, you know, to save their life. Ranking number 24 in completion percentage, 28 in pass attempts per game, 27 in pass yards a game, 26 in interception percentage, 26 in sack percentage, right? They couldn't pass the ball to save their life. Caleb Williams will immediately help them, along with everything else that they've done this offseason in terms of bringing in talent right away with Keenan, Rome, Ryan Bates, Coleman Shelton, DeAndre Swift, Gerald Everett. This team is way better than I ever thought they would be coming into this year's draft. And man, got to give them a lot of credit, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. But also, if you guys want more of these Bears videos, make sure you guys stay tuned and join the family. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Bears update. Peace.